All right, so we are live here for 3 questions with some of the 2019 Cornell High Road Fellows. So first we'll go around and we will do a quick introduction, kind of the names and placements, and then background information on some of the High Road Fellows.
Hi, my name is Laura Holland. I'm working at Partnership for Public Good this summer. I study industrial and labor relations at Cornell, and I'm from Westchester County, New York.
Hi, my name is Jack Millar. I'm currently working at the Western New York Law Center, specifically with the Buffalo-Niagara Community Reinvestment Coalition. I grew up in Hamburg, and I'm currently studying industrial and labor relations.
Hi, I'm Yuan. I'm from New York City, and I'm also working at the Western New York Law Center, and I also study industrial and labor relations.
Hi, I'm Sherelle. I'm working at the Center for Employment Opportunities. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Hi, I'm Emily Blanchard. I am from Albion, New York, which is a small town outside of Buffalo. I am at Assemblymember Sean Ryan's office this summer, and I am also in Industrial and Labor Relations.
And I know that you also, Sherelle, are Industrial Labor Relations. So we've got all 5 from Industrial and Labor Relations. That's exciting. All right, so moving back to Laura, and this time we'll go around and we'll just say just your basic responsibilities as part of the fellowship placement.
At PPG, I am doing research on the recent bail reform law that New York State passed and the implications it's going to have in Buffalo when the law goes into effect January 2020.
So I'm researching the Community Reinvestment Act, which was passed to encourage banks to invest in traditionally redlined communities, and the Buffalo-Niagara Community Reinvestment Coalition and their 20-year history of working to keep banks compliant with the act.
I am creating a national database for the other reinvestment coalitions out there in the country and also in international countries as well, and then creating a policy report on best
Yeah, I'm doing some firsthand research on the barriers to citizenship and voting for the large refugee and immigrant populations in Buffalo, and then hopefully collaborating with Sean Ryan to create policies or initiatives that can help make this process easier.
Awesome. So sounds like you're all working on some really interesting projects this summer. So another element of the High Road Fellowship is learning kind of the unique history of the region and understanding the role that all of the nonprofits that you're spending time at, or the offices that you're spending time at, play in the bigger picture. So what's one big takeaway or key takeaway that you have so far from your experiences, either doing the work that you're doing on a daily basis or the learning that you're doing every Friday?
So for me, for my project, I've been having interviews with local advocates who are passionate about bail reform and criminal justice, and also politicians and lawyers, public defenders. So it's been really interesting to see their different perspectives. So my main takeaway is that you can really be effective in a social justice issue that you're passionate about, really in any area or any field or workspace if you really want to.
My main takeaway is that it would be really in the best interest of banks and local communities to invest more into education and financial literacy centers to really increase just the availability of banking services to everybody.
My main takeaway is that banks really care about their bottom line, but they don't realize that their bottom line can be enhanced if they actually reinvest in the communities that they're taking wealth from. And so I've been speaking to a lot of other coalition members, and they're reiterating the same thing, because when you stabilize a community, they actually can help you generate wealth in return. And so it's not that you're only giving back to the community, but they're going to give back capital to you too.
My main takeaway is that in order to truly have community economic development, you have to include all of the community, and that includes folks who have a criminal background and are on parole or probation. So to reduce recidivism, you really need to make sure those folks have employment.
Yeah, so my main takeaway from my project is I've just been surprised by how welcoming Buffalo is to refugees and immigrants coming to the city. with all the various refugee resettlement agencies, all the other organizations, and then all the amazing things Buffalo is doing for refugees, and in return the great way that refugees can enhance the city through population growth, economic development, and cultural everything.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and spending some time talking about your experiences.